Hello, and welcome to part 5 of my interpretation of the Tao Te Ching. Verse 5. Heaven and earth are not humane. The 10,000 things are mere straw dogs to them. The sage is not humane, treating people like straw dogs. Between heaven and earth is a space like a bellows. Empty and inexhaustible, forever producing more. Too many words are exhausting. Hold fast to the center. This is really a lot of explaining going on here. Lao Tzu is really telling us a lot. Heaven and earth are not humane. No, they're not. There is universal laws and ratios that are adhered to, but they're not humane. Like, it's savage. Like, it's fucking savage out there, right? People are behaving like animals. It's not humane. And I think he's also talking that heaven is the same. So it's the entire existence of all things, heaven and earth, are not humane. There's ups and downs and everything. There is no wave without a trough. It's both, and that's the same. Heaven and earth are not humane. It's just expansion and growth. It's life. It's right. There is no perfect. There is no all good. There's both, but that is perfect, I think. The 10,000 things are mere straw dogs to them. Yeah. So the 10,000 things is this reality here. The manifested form. The trees, the ocean, a house, all of it is manifested. And he calls that the 10,000 things. So all of this are mere straw dogs to heaven and earth. So heaven and earth are heaven and earth are not humane. They adhere to this universal principle, but they're not humane. The 10,000 things are mere straw dogs to them. Yeah, and that's why it's not. They get like a straw dog, like a toy, like a dog made out of straw to entertain a child. It's fucking frivolous almost, and that's why it's not humane, because it just gets the 10,000 things. The actual form world, which our society puts so much emphasis on, is fucking straw dogs, almost useless. The sage is not humane. So the sage is the one who follows the Tao, which is us. If we're following this self-development process, we are en route to be a sage. So the sage is not humane. He adheres to certain principles, again, like heaven and earth, but the sage also realizes that people come and go, relationships go good and they die, things live and die. The sage is not humane. He doesn't he doesn't have time to coddle every single person or save every single fucking wild animal that's hurting. Because the sage, that's not his job. The sage's job is to follow the way. So the sage is not humane as heaven and earth are not humane, because the sage really is, he's at one with the heaven and earth. I think it said in a previous chapter, he was like dust. The sage is like dust. So he is just like heaven and earth, just following that ratio, following that universal principle. So he is not humane. That's why people can sometimes say like, oh, you're so cold, or you're being an asshole. But in fact, it's not your job. Your job is to follow the way. So as the sage, you can't be always humane to all things, to everyone. Let's see what else we got. Oh, treating people like straw dogs. Fuck. The sage is not humane. Treating people like straw dogs. Again, the sage treats people like straw dogs in the same way that heaven and earth are not humane, and the 10,000 things to them are mere straw dogs. So again, other people are fucking straw dogs to the sage. Oh, that is intense, man. Because the sage, man, he adheres to the way, and he's like posting up under a tree, just relaxing, like observing the 10,000 things, and knowing that all is, heaven and earth are all within himself. So when he sees other people, he treats them, oh well, if they aren't also sage, they are straw dogs. Whoa, this is intense, man. This is, Lao Tzu is just breaking it down for us. Between heaven and earth is a space like a bellows. Oh, between heaven and earth. So heaven and earth are not humane. No, we know that. And between them is a space like a bellows. It's like this wave, like heaven and earth, and between them is everything. It's like in the space between, you've got bellows. It's a space like the bellows, man. And the bellows, I think, is some kind of like cavernous area, like just huge. Empty and inexhaustible. Yeah. Between that, you've got everything. Between heaven and earth is a space like a bellows, empty and inexhaustible. So there you have everything you could possibly even want in the space between heaven and earth. All things, including the 10,000 things. And all those things are fucking straw dogs to the sage, which is me. Empty and inexhaustible. So it's ever repeating, ever replenishing, ever done. It does it itself. It already exists. You're alive, and that's everything. You're going to keep living, and dying is already done for you. Forever producing more. Yeah. You're just going to forever grow, forever produce. The tree forever grows until it's time to die, and then it dies, and it breaks down into some other fucking worm food, and that shit gets broken down and grows some more stuff. So you're constantly producing more. You're ever empty and inexhaustible, forever producing more. That is the Tao. You follow the Tao. You're with the way. You are the fucking sage. Boom. Too many words are exhausting. Ugh, that's a good point. Too many words are exhausting. I like that part. It's almost like every time he sort of explains, like, between heaven and earth is the bellows, inexhaustible. And then he brings it back where he says, too many words are exhausting. Like, you can't fucking explain everything. Too many words are exhausting. Sometimes you just, and then it just says, hold fast to the center. Damn, this is a fucking wicked passage. Verse 5 of the Tao. This is legit. I love it. Too many words are exhausting. Hold fast to the center. So at the end of the day, you just do you, man. Just do what you're doing. Hold fast. Get it going. Stay with the way. Stay with what you feel is right. Because too many words are fucking exhausting. Someone who just talks all day and acts like they know everything and tried to run shit like someone who's out there like, I know this, I know that, like blah blah, trying like this creepy like corporate takeover guy who's just trying to like obsessively like collect all the money in the world. It's like, dude, why the fuck are you talking so much? Hold fast to your center, to yourself. Take care of yourself. Be with the way, and all things will come, because you have the space of the bellows within. Pow. All right, people. I feel like today we crushed this. This is awesome. I hope you guys like what's happening here. Follow, subscribe, put a like down there, throw a comment in. Tell me what is your favorite verse so far. And I hope you guys are sort of following along with this at home. Up next week, we got Quinn from the DJ group Heartbreak Mafia coming on here. He's going to talk a little bit about what he's got happening. And I hope everybody enjoyed the interview with DJ Joel Freck. I know it got a lot of views, so I think it's wicked, and we're going to keep doing this. We've got an update on Beyond Water. It's actually now today. The potential, hopefully future owner of the company, Conrad, is in talks to finalize everything. So we're gonna have him come on here either way soon enough, and he's gonna tell us what's been going on with that, what's happening, and we'll have that for you guys. He's sponsoring the podcast, so big thanks to him. All right, everybody, awesome. Thanks for tuning in, and peace out.